Hi Gorginas, my name is Humza, your favorite Pakistani baddie. I'm 27 years old. I reside in Rockland County, Nanuet, New York. I am currently unemployed, hence the application, and I'm a heterosexual. And that is why I think that I would make an amazing bachelor. Brittany, I want to give you this rose because I truly think you and I can become best friends. I love you so much, Humza, and I can't wait to get married and start a family. Oh, sweetheart.
No. Not the Bachelorette.
Oh, I'm not? Wait, am I applying to be on the Real Housewives of New York? Oh my... Of course I'm good in bed. Just ask your husband.
No, not that. It's the Traitors. You're auditioning for the Traitors.
Oh, you should have just started with that. Okay. What's my first question?
Upon joining the castle, would you rather be a traitor or a faithful?
Honestly, who doesn't want to be a traitor? I want to be a traitor. But I will say that I do personally think that I would make it further as a faithful because I just want to be myself. I want to be myself as a faithful. I don't want to really feel that stress and that nerve-wrackingness, but I do also think that I would eat as a traitor because I am a Scorpio, and I do genuinely know how to put on a show for anyone and everyone. And if that means that I'm a traitor and I have to put on a show as a faithful, then so be it. Fun fact, I did do a live Traitors event in New York City. I was unfortunately 30 minutes late, and my friend who was there on time started texting me saying, Humza, like, they are literally all conspiring against you and they're going to vote you out. Like, you need to show up now because they're already saying that they're just going to vote you out for the hex of it. I will just say that while I was late, I didn't know whether I was obviously going to be a traitor or a faithful, and I feel like it was only up until I was greeted at the door in like a very out of breath kind of manner. Well, like... 100% a faithful, and I did want to be a traitor. So anyways, I get to the venue, and I'm saying hi to everyone. I'm kind of just doing like damage control at this point. I'm complimenting people's blouses, I'm complimenting people's hairlines. And I'm just trying to be as charming, social as I humanly possibly can, right? And I won them over. If I was a traitor, I think what I would have to do is honestly observe the first day. Who's friends with who? Who's already formulating an alliance? Who's arguing with who? Because hey, if someone, luckily for me as a traitor, argues within the first night, then I honestly would just kill one of the people that are within that dispute. As a traitor, I also would just have to make my alliances. I would have to honestly be myself, be bold, be gorgeous. Sorry, I just burped. And to bring me to what would be my strategy if I was a faithful is honestly, at least for the first few nights, to be social, to be present, to make myself known to people that I think are faithfuls, but to also remain under the radar. The last thing that I want to do is start disputing and fighting with people, because then I feel like I said before, the traitors are just going to eliminate one of the people in the dispute and then pin it on the other. And I'm not really trying to have that heat on me that early in the game. Another approach as a faithful that I would do is that, say I surpass like the 4th episode, I would need some heat on me just a little bit. Because if there's anything to guarantee you to stay in the game, is a traitor knowing that, hey, the suspicion is on Humza right now. We can't murder Humza, we need Humza. But on a real note, it would be an absolute honor and a privilege to be casted for Traitor Season 5. My whole entire life, I've wanted to be an actor, or a singer, or a chef, or a fashion designer, or just something within the creative field. Whether I was famous or not, that is just what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, reality sunk in, and I had to end up working corporate 9 to 5 as a recruiter. Which was rewarding, and it was fun, and I think that I definitely learned a lot of skill sets that I think would aid within being in the castle. But that little Humza that would apply for Disney Channel shows or, reality shows when I was in high school, it would just be an absolute dream come true. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to make my dad proud. My dad came here with little to no money, worked his way through college, had kids, set, goals and expectations onto his kids. And of course, when I grew a brain, I looked at him and I said, I want to be an actor. And of course, you know, as any Pakistani dad, he was like, okay. So, please, I'm begging you, give me a chance. Let me show you what I am capable of. Let me give you good TV. Or hey, if you don't want to put me on your show as a traitor or a faithful, let me know if you have any internships. Let me know if you have a PA position. Let me work behind the camera. Let me just go there and observe. It would be an honor. And I just need a shot. Thank you so much for hearing me out. Once again, my name is Humza, your favorite Pakistani baddie. And I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you, hopefully very soon. Thank you, and goodbye.